Well, my name is Rodrigo Solo. I'm an artist, musician from. Uh, this sounds really cheesy. Artist, musician. I'm a musician from Caracas, Venezuela. I just launched my. Is that how you say it in English? Launched. I just released exactly my first solo album called No Está Solo. Rodrigo Solo No Está Solo. And well, basically, I come from a rock and roll band, rock and roll act called Viniloverus, which is currently working on its fourth album. We had three albums. We took a break, and during that break, I decided to do this solo project called Rodrigo Solo. And so. Well, it's been a blast. It's awesome. I was here 2 years ago presenting the band Viniloverus. Now I'm here presenting the solo project. I hope I'll be here next year presenting Viniloverus again. So that's like sort of the idea, to have like different projects going on. And it's been a blast just to do this album, learn a lot, work with so many musicians, and be here promoting it at the LAMC. You know. It's like I said, it's been a huge learning process, in the sense that I guess you have a lot of more responsibility. You get to make more decisions, but you also have to be responsible for those decisions. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'm still learning the ropes, but it's been really easy, in the sense that my bandmates from Viniloverus, my previous project, they are super supportive with the whole project, and they were, as soon as I said dude, and since we're gonna take a break for a couple of years before we start recording the fourth album, I guess I'm gonna do an album by myself, and they were super cool with it. So we just went with it, and actually one of the drummer is working with me in this project. He's actually a part of the project in its sense. So I guess it's just an excuse to have another name and wear another mask, and in that process be able to do something completely different, you know. So there wasn't any drama, I guess, in the sense coming from the band. It was just dude, I'm gonna do this. Is this okay? Everyone was super cool, so we just moved forward. Yeah, there's definitely a stigma around that, but who knows, man? There also have been so many bands that break the stigma, in a way. So I try not to listen to that too much. Just focus on what I'm doing at the present moment. So at that present moment, I wasn't working on a new album with my band Viniloverus, so I just decided to do something else, regardless of the stigma. I don't know. I guess I have that philosophy, time will tell if this guy just was serious or not about music. Because success is one thing, but if you're not constant with your repertoire, you're updating by publishing new songs as an artist, and have this story to tell all along your life, no? I'm a big fan of Bob Dylan, and I'm not a huge. It's Bob Dylan's music is the best music of all time, but I just love Bob Dylan because of the story of the music, the story the music tells. You know, that you see so many songs that range from when he was a kid to now that he's an 80-year-old. I don't know how old he is, but it's just ridiculous. No, he didn't stop. And that's the main factor I admire in an artist. No, that just urgency to continue. No, and that's sort of what drove me, and I guess in the sense that to keep making music, to be responsible for taking a musical photography of my country, lyrically, musically, and just try to engage in something that will stir up the scene, you know? Try to do some compelling art, man. I guess that's what we're all trying to do. You're saying you can't have the one or the other. I guess, I don't know. I guess I want both. I want to be a commercially successful artist, really, really. Obviously, any artist who says he doesn't, is lying. He's lying. That's the truth. What I do want to maintain is my how do you say, my dignity. Exactly. I don't want to sell out. I don't want to have to change my point of views in order to achieve commercial success. As an artist, my values as a musician, you know, like any artist would. Like this, Trent Reznor would probably say this. So, and there's nothing wrong with wanting commercial success, just as long as you stick to what your musical values are, I guess. And that's what I think I'm trying to do, you know. But yeah, it's a hard question. The album has a lot of great featurings. Like, since I come from this obviously rock and roll, full testosterone rock and roll band, there was definitely an urge to do something very, very more sensitive and a little more, I guess, easygoing. So I thought that the best way to engage in that like feminine side of music was to ask girls for help. So I called up a couple of friends, of a couple of very talented women, to just help me out vocally in the album, just to add a lot of featurings musically and vocally. So also I had the chance to work with an incredible musician called Linda Briseño. She's like, I call her the new Miles Davis of Venezuela, maybe of the world, man. It's just ridiculous how she plays, and so it was a huge honor to like work with these women and just like learn so much from that kind of subtlety vocally, and also I had the chance to work with a couple of great friends from other local bands in Venezuela. So I guess the name Rodrigo Solo, and the name of the album No Está Solo, was precisely homage to having worked with so many people and calling a project Rodrigo Solo. No, you're expecting a guy with a guitar, and when you put the album on, it's just like a bunch of instruments and a bunch of like little details, and so it was really nice to have so much help, you know, and be humble and learn from different kind of musicians, because I play in a straight up rock and roll band. So when you start like putting a cello and triangle and stuff like you don't really percussion wise you don't really work with. I worked with an incredible percussionist called Diego Alvarez, which is probably one of the best percussionists alive, and he's a great friend of mine. So just the fact to have like this top-notch guy just supporting the project and being like, oh, let's play, we did a couple of shows that was awesome too. So I don't know, I'm just grateful. It's been a huge journey, a great learning experience, and I'm excited to bring all that energy back to Viniloverus in its 4th album, and just keep going, man. Do my own version of the rock and roll life. Yeah. Hey, what's up? This is Rodrigo Solo. Thank you to Corriente Latina for this awesome interview. Take care, guys. Keep rocking.